Mr. Speaker, my colleagues, our neighbors, our friends sent us here to be responsible and to come to the aid of our country at a time of crisis. Our country is at such a time now. Our people confront uncertainty and fear, and they're looking to us for the courage to compromise and act to prevent default and to prevent gridlock and irresponsibility. Yesterday, we learned that investors in American stocks lost more than $400 billion when just a few days ago, Speaker Boehner said he could not compromise with President Obama. Notwithstanding the remarks of my friend from California, the chairman of the Rules Committee, who talks about a bipartisan compromise, I tell my friend, you have not moved a single centimeter towards compromise with our side of the aisle. Not a single centimeter. And what do we see in the United States Senate, my friends? We see a majority leader of the United States Senate who has a president with him. So yes, you control 1/3, and you control over 40%, so you can stop things from happening in the Senate. But the people aren't looking to us for what we can stop. They're looking to us for what we can do, for what we can do to make our country healed at this point in time. So what has Senator Reid done with this bill that you introduced, guaranteed to fail? This is the second time you've put a bill on the floor to extend the debt limit, guaranteed to fail. It is a pattern, frankly, I say to you, my friends, and it's a pattern that the American public ought not to countenance. What Senator Reid has done is he's taken the view of Speaker Boehner and Leader Cantor and said we need a long-term solution. And then he has compromised, notwithstanding the fact that all of us on this side believe that the wealthiest among us should help take us out of this crisis and not rely on the most vulnerable among us. And so there is no revenue in Senator Reid's bill, notwithstanding the overwhelming numbers of us on this side of the aisle believe that's good policy. And I know that some of you on your side of the aisle believe that as well. Senator Reid has set up a process so that we can continue to look at what we know we need to look at, bringing our deficit and debt down, for which we are all responsible, my friends. I thank the gentleman.
For a minute.
And so we confront this moment of responsibility. I believe my side of the aisle will overwhelmingly say yes, not because they like this bill, but because they believe it is a compromise that can work. Because it takes so much of the demands that you have made on your side of the aisle. But if you came to Congress expecting perfection, if you came to Congress expecting only that you do it your way and no other way, you'd be disappointed, as all of us are disappointed, because it cannot happen that way. Our founding fathers brought us from many places with many perspectives to try to heal our country and provide for the general welfare. Let us avoid default. Let us set ourselves on a path of compromise. My friends on the Republican side of the aisle, we're going to vote, for the most part, for this bill. We do not believe it's perfect, but we believe it's possible. America expects us to do that. The summer soldiers and the sunshine patriots will retreat at this time of crisis. Do not do that. I yield back the balance of my time.
Yield my friend an additional 15 seconds.